Yo, what's up? Welcome
What's
to
up?
Keeping It in the Road broadcast. We are live. We are live on Mr. B's Institute, where we got these solutions. We ain't getting no excuses at all. Y'all feeling me? So we right on here with my co-partner, co-driver, DC Wolf. What up, Wolf?
What's up, my boy? What's up? What's up, man?
How things been going with you?
Oh, man. Excellent, man. Excellent, man. Just trying to get out here with my brothers and my sisters, my trucking brothers and sisters, man, and talk this trucking talk, man. They need to get on them CBs, man. Get on them CBs, man. Spread the word, man. We live, man. The best trucking show in America is live right now, man.
You're right. And I want to give you a big shout out to Wolf.
All right.
You know, on the Institute, you put up that video about regenning the truck.
Yeah.
And that's a big issue, man, because when I was working at the school, we had some trucks sometimes in the morning, man, especially when it get cold. Them trucks don't want to, we had that regenning issue. So y'all make sure y'all go check out that video that Wolf put up on regen, them 5 steps to regenning the truck. That's key. You know what I'm saying?
We trying to keep it in the road.
Yeah, you gotta keep it in the road, man. And again, for the first time, people here, we want to welcome y'all to Mr. B's Trucking Institute. This is our live podcast on Spotify. You can check us out, keeping it in the road, and pretty much we just talk about the particulars of the trucking industry. We want to keep you educated, truck drivers educated on what's going on in the trucking industry. Between me and Wolf, we have over 30 years. What I'm talking about? Over 60 years.
Over 60 years, man.
Of trucking and logistics. We done did it all. We own trucks, drove for people. I'd have been a school bus driver, CDL examiner, CDL instructor. We done done it all.
Yes, sir.
So make sure y'all check out the podcast as well. So we have a dispatcher, and her name is Foodie Fancy. So what Foodie Fancy gonna do, she gonna bring us in, and she gonna basically just, introduce us to our guest today and what we're gonna be doing.
What's happening?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Hey, it is all good. Hey, listen, real quick before I jump in, to introduce our guest for today. Thank you for DC Wolf for getting that truckload of beef gizzards down there to know. I appreciate you. But
hold up, Foodie. Hold up, Miss Foodie. Hold up. Look. I need you to send me another pie, man. I need you to send me another sweet potato pie, man. Your boy be eating my pies up, man. I need you to send me a sweet potato pie, man. I left it in the bunk, man. Be eating my pies, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. Send me one of them sweet potato pies, Miss.
I'm gonna do that. But while you playing, I got a call from Mr. Clatterbuck.
Oh God!
Listen. I need you to go find that pallet, Mr. Clatterbuck.
Come on now.
We gonna get them gizzards down there. We gonna get them gizzards down there,
man. You know that thing with onions and gravy.
We rolling hot. We gonna get them things down there.
No, that's so. Listen, I am so excited for who we have in the sleeper berth today. Sometimes we think this, industry is male dominated, but hey, women are representing, and we have today Tiffany Bailey. She is with us, and she has her own business. She and her husband, their business is Jani's, Eternity Logistics. Let me get that right. Jani's Eternity Logistics. And she's located down in McDonough, Georgia. And we're so excited to hear from Tiffany. And right there, Tiffany, let me bring you on in. Well, she's probably getting herself ready, but let me tell you something. One of the things there she go. What's up?
Hey,
all the way from McDonough, Georgia. We so excited to hear from you today.
Yeah, man, and I just heard about that load of chicken gizzards, man. I want to be a part of that too, man.
Look here.
But we gotta find when I hear about some gizzards now.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, it's good to see you. So, guys, I'm gonna let you guys have it. Tiffany,
All right.
Mr. B, and DC Wolf, I need you guys to do one thing, and
What's
that is
that?
keep it in a
Keep it
row.
in the road. All
There you
right.
go.
Thank you, Miss Foodie.
All right.
I think did we lose B?
No, I'm here.
Okay, come on, B. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, you know what I'm saying, back in the back of the truck eating the food, man. Come on
Yeah,
in,
man. We had a little glitch right here with the video, but I'm here. This
Okay.
is girl Tiff.
Okay.
And, me and Tiff go way back. You know, I
Mhm.
met Tiff at Georgia Piedmont, the technical college, and
Okay.
we basically were CDL instructors, CDL examiners, and you know, that's kind of like where me and Tiff met. And when Tiff first got there, I'm telling you, Tiff, tell them about that story when you were in the back of the truck and I was doing all the exam. I was basically coaching Tiff, teaching her
Right. I was
to basically train drivers. So
Mhm.
tell
big.
about your experience when I was training you.
It was literally probably the scariest thing you could even imagine, man. I literally, back then I was smoking Newports, and me, myself, I kept them in business alone. I remember after getting out of the truck with B, calling my husband, literally saying, you know what, I don't think I can handle this. It's a bit too much for me. We train people from all walks of life. Like B said, we were examiners, and we did an accelerated 4-week course together, super intense. And I was shadowing him. This particular student, I want to say B, he was he from Africa? I want to say he super sweet kid, but communication was off, and he couldn't shift and hold it in the road at the same time. I just remember being balled up in the back bunk in the fetal position, man. Just praying as hard as I could, and I mean, I think I smoked a pack when I got out. I ain't never been that scared for my life, man. And I just literally remember having a conversation with my husband, like, you know, I want faith like B got, because the way that man sat in that truck, that relationship he got with Jesus, I need that, because it ain't no way. It ain't no way.
Yeah, we had it was interesting. It was very, very interesting what we went through and getting Tiff up to speed. And you know, and that's the thing about being a CDL instructor and being an examiner. And the thing with you, Tiff, you picked up on that thing. You picked up on it. You became a great instructor, and all accolades to me because I trained. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got right, and then you got Scotty. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that. I give you that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can have that one.
So you came in there like Scotty, Tip, and then you know I'm MJ, you know, and I got you right, and now you one of the top greatest players of all time, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the whole analogy, because I mean, I feel like I had a little bit more importance, you know, but it's okay. I'll take that. It's okay.
Hey, my hats up for my hats are off to you guys though, man. I couldn't do the instructing, man. I couldn't do it. I lasted about 15 minutes trying to teach somebody to drive, man. And I was like, man, get in the back, man.
Yeah.
Get in the back, give me the wheel, man. I can't do it.
Yeah. Well, it takes the patience of Job to teach. I mean, we could do a whole, and we could have Tiff back on. We could do a whole like session, a whole episode on just training drivers and the challenges that come along with it. But I know Wolf, you had a question for Tiff that we were chatting about.
Yeah, Miss Tiff, we want to go get into this thing. B was telling when he told me you were coming on, man. I was very excited, man, just to have a woman's perspective on the show. So I appreciate you coming on. He was talking about women asking you about trucking being scary, and
We lost Wolf there for a second. Wolf coming back in. We lost you for a sec. Wolf, come back with you there? We're having some technical difficulties. What's up, Wolf? Can you hear us? Okay, just one sec. We're having some technical difficulties in the house. Y'all just be patient with us. We're going to get Wolf and get him back on. Can you hear me, Tiff?
I can. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Wolf back in. Wolf, your sound went out.
You hear me now?
I can hear you now, boss.
Okay, all right. Okay,
so that question again.
My question once more. We scrubbing gills right now, man. We trying we scrubbing gills, driver. You know what I'm saying? We hitting them gills, we scrubbing them, man.
Look, just keep going till you find somewhere to put it in.
Okay, there you go. I like that. I like that.
So Tiff, tighten up your mic too. Sound like you scrubbing some gills a little bit over there too.
That's been, phenomenal. AirPods not doing the right thing. What about now? Y'all hear me a little better?
Can you hear good?
No, sound like you might need to disconnect them and connect them back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me go IT on you.
Yeah, we just scrubbing gears right now. We just scrubbing. We're trying to get it in the fifth gear. Look at me. I got an iron board back here. It's all right, y'all. This part of trucking. We just scrubbing gears. But we're going to keep on going. All right.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hear me better? A little bit better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, we just
okay.
Know the whole idea.
Hey, we working. We're gonna be working with hot fish grease in a minute. We're gonna be working with hot fish grease in a minute.
Because I'm hungry, bro. I've been ready to eat since I came home. So I know.
All right.
Get something together.
Here we go. Check it out. Now, what I was asking, man, when B was saying you was coming on the show, he was talking about women asking you about the industry being scary, and I wanted you to elaborate on like what exactly do you mean by scary? Could you just go in depth? If a woman asks you, is it scary? What does that mean to you?
Typically with most females, the biggest thing is the size of the vehicle. So, okay. I mean, I think that's always initial. Is that scary? You operating the size of the vehicle. And once, I always gave the analogy like, it's just like driving a Cadillac or old Delta 88. If you done drove a Corolla, a Toyota Corolla, you can drive a Delta 88. You just gotta take your time with it a little bit longer. You know what I mean? So that's usually the first thing. The second thing, typically with that question, is what the road life consists of. Is that actually scary, being a woman, being by yourself in such a male-dominated industry, and being on the road? Because it's a number of questions that usually trickle down from that, as far as what I do to protect myself on the road, and so I think that just basically, I think that women feel like, most women initially feel like they'll be helpless in a truck. So I think that that's what they're scared of mostly. Thinking that, the vehicle is dominant, the men are gonna run over them. And, on the contrary, it's quite different. It's actually the complete opposite. But typically those are the type of questions that I get.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm about to. We were in low gear. We shift. We were.
Boy, we headed toward that big hole. I can feel it. I feel like cruise control.
So now we're gonna just shift. We're gonna shift gears. And this is a question I know that a lot of women would have, Tiff, is I want to make sure I'm delicate in how I ask this question concerning hygiene.
Okay.
Because some women will be a bit concerned, like, well, I'm gonna be a truck driver, and then I'm dealing with what women deal with.
Of course, our friend that comes once a month. Yeah.
And you in a truck, this is this stigma on trucking and being dirty and truck stops and
absolutely.
So what advice or what what would you say to a lady? It's like, girl, I don't want to do that stuff. because it's just nasty. How do
Right.
you know?
Well, it definitely it takes some getting used to, but you definitely have to make it your own. And it is a stigma because we keeping it frank. We all drivers. It is some nasty drivers out. Just bottom line. It's some real buzzers out there for lack of better words. But
You said
I
brothers?
buzzers. I'm from Mississippi now. I gotta keep it country. If y'all don't know what a buzzard is, when y'all jump off this live, I want y'all to Google a buzzard, and y'all know exactly where I'm going with it. Um, but just really taking the time and preparation is key. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
We as a female, most of us know. We know when Auntie coming to visit us once a month. We know the time. We're prepared, being prepared on the truck, stocking up at Walmart on your feminine hygiene things, all that good stuff. Making that truck your own. I used to tell people literally, my truck was so clean. If I wanted to, I could eat off the floor. Having my TV, my heating pad for when I had cramps. Just really and having a shower bag, as I like to call it. My shower bag was the ultimate women travel bag. I had everything in there. So when I could walk into a pilot and literally, you know how y'all remember the old school Looney Tunes cartoon where Pepe Le Pew.
Look at her. She went out, man. It wasn't meant for her to say.
Yeah, she was about to go there. Okay, she back.
Go ahead with the analogy.
Come on, downshift. Get back in this thing.
You might need the downshift. Go ahead. You there, Tiff? Talk to us. Now we can't hear you. Boy, we scrubbing some good gears. We scrubbing some gears, Wolf. And we'll get.
It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Set, that'll Tiff right there. But she was just saying how challenging. I know how challenging it was, and continue. We scrubbing gears, but we moving straight forward. Let's go.
Yeah, we still going forward.
I mean, but preparation is key. Literally, the better prepared you are, the more seamless it is. Having shower shoes, just the little things, and a big thing with me was because as most ladies that have that stigma that it's nasty, you have time, you allow 10 hours a day. Y'all guys know that. So I showered every day, literally every single day. I didn't have a problem with doing that. I would fit it into my schedule just like I fit in my 500 or 600 mile day, depending on how fast I got to get that load of chicken gizzards down to the Piggly Wiggly. You know what I'm saying? So I fit that thing in every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it to me, I mean, the biggest thing to answer that question is just preparation.
That's good stuff.
Planning, preparation. It doesn't have to be a nasty thing. You take care of yourself, keep your hygiene up, and it's a job. It's literally like working out of a mobile home. Literally.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
My next question for you, and you touched on it a little bit.
Okay.
As far as it being a male-dominated industry, how does it feel to pull up outnumbered? How does it make you feel, and how do you feel you are viewed in the industry as a woman?
That's a great question. It's empowering to me. It initially was intimidating. A lot of my female students that I originally had, I used to, give them that hype pep talk, like, you can't be looking scared when you get out that truck because literally the whole world is looking at you. When I pull into a truck stop, I mean, I can only, I don't even have enough time to tell y'all how many docks I done pulled up to, truck stops I done pulled up to, literally where the guys and the workers will walk outside because they just know I'm not going to be able to get the truck in there. They just know.
Wow.
I mean? Literally. It's disrespectful to an extent.
Definitely.
I mean, it could be intimidating, but it's empowering because the more you stay in that truck, the more repetition, the better you get at it. You know what I mean? Quick story, when I first started driving, and I'm 100% transparent, guys, right now, I'm so cold, I can back up from McDonough all the way to Decatur in high gear. Look at me. Y'all don't play. Don't play because I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Don't do that. I'm serious.
So,
I'm serious, but I'm just saying.
So if Scotty can do that, what you think Mike can do?
Okay.
Mike is a little bit older. He got a little arthritis. So it might not be in high gear, but I'm sure he can halfway get it there. Not playing with you, B. But all honesty though, I mean my backing skills are stellar. You know, and that's not being cocky. That's just knowing what I can do. And that took years of practice.
Right.
But I had drove for 2 years, not knowing how to back up at all.
Okay, hold up. Just stop right there. How did you? Okay, just go. How did you do that?
So, first of all, ladies, I'm gonna be 100% transparent.
Be transparent.
It's some perks when it comes to being a woman in this industry. It's not all bad. I mean, literally. I have literally been on the hot mic. You know, I'm riding down the highway, got my mic hooked up. I'm just listening. You know, trucker saying, "Oh, the pilot at 214 don't stop. It's packed to capacity." They talking crazy, cussing. You know, I hop on the mic. "Hey, driver, you say it's no spots at that pilot?" "Oh, driver, where you at? You can park in front of me, baby. Just what?" I'm not lying. Promise you.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
I mean, it's literally.
I ain't getting them kind of invitations.
No, not to a hard leg. That deep voice come on there, they shut down. They shut down. So it's a lot of perks that come with being a female driver. You know what I mean? In a dominant male industry, it's a lot of perks. Right. So going back to me not knowing how to back up, I never really had to. Like I said, going back to that other question about preparation, I knew I struggled with backing. So what I would do was I would start driving at night, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, drive all day long. When I get ready to pull into pilot, it's wide open. I could pull straight through. So that's what I did for years until I met my husband, who's also a driver.
He was one of them dudes that told you to come on park in front of him.
He shamed me. He shamed me. He was like, "Park the truck." And I was like, you can park it for me. Because, ladies, that's something else. If you don't want to back a truck up, I mean, it's literally people standing outside, men outside that will park your truck. I would say as a woman, don't ever let nobody park your truck for you. But I'm being 100% transparent.
Why not? You've gone flesh that out for us.
Yeah. I mean, because you ain't no driver. You're not a driver. That's taking your pride. That's like, let me think from a man's point of view. That's like your wife coming up to you asking you to open that jar of pickles and you can't do it. And she walk up to a woman down the street and she just opened the jar and handed it to her. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's how. B, that's you?
I'm opening up the pickles. If I have to break them. If I have to break them pickles, I'm going to open them pickles.
We're going to get them pickles open. Or ain't nobody in the house.
Open.
Or what you say, B, ain't nobody in the house having no pickles. Don't get nobody to open this jar if I can't open. Y'all are terrible, man. Y'all are horrible. Y'all are horrible.
I'm going to get them pickles opened up. But go ahead. That's a good analogy, though.
No, but I mean, I was told that's like taking a piece of you. That's almost like an insult to your pride. Never let nobody park that truck for you. That's your career. You chose to go into that profession. Figure it out. And my husband, not husband at the time, he put me to the test and it hurt my pride so much. I made it my business to back that truck every day until it was like second nature to me. So
that's good.
I know your husband. I know Jimmy, and we're gonna save that because we're gonna do another episode, and we just gonna talk about me and Wolf were just wrestling what we gonna name it. Truck of love in the truck. We got to be careful with that, but so we'll figure out the name of that episode, and we're gonna come back because you do have a very compelling story, Tiff.
It's
when
different.
you think about it, you actually was a single female driver.
Yes.
and you were out there, you were efficient, and you met your husband on the road, and then you all ended up driving together. And then now you all, you have your own trucking business.
We own our business.
And and you the CEO or boss, and Jimmy the driver.
That's
wow. No, I'm gonna talk to Jimmy. We gonna let Jimmy on this.
Jordan. I'm finding Jordan.
So we gonna hold on. We gonna say that. We gonna say that till.
Cause Jimmy will come in here and he'll flip something over. I'm not.
Yeah, y'all not. We gonna say that.
We about to get pulled over by the DOT, man.
Yeah, DOT.
Come on.
I want to shift into another gear. I wanted to talk about, kind of in that area of safety, mental health, and as a woman out there, single by yourself, how safe? Like for a lady that will say to you, "Hey, Tiff, I just don't know about being out there by myself from a safety perspective."
Absolutely.
What could you speak to that at all? Did you ever have times where you really was like, I feel unsafe out here by myself?
Honestly, no. I never did, and it all goes back to the preparation. Like I said, initially when I was driving at night, parking in the day, it was because I couldn't back. I still kept that same thing because I felt safer as a woman moving around when it was daylight outside. Gotcha. So that's what I would do. I would park, before sunset, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Park at that time. My truckers know it's pretty open at the truck stops. Make sure I park as close to the fuel aisles as I could because I know it's good lighting at the fuel aisle. Go ahead and get in and take my shower, get back out to my truck before nightfall. Make sure everything was locked. Another trick that I used, I would take my seatbelt and put it through my door handle and click it in on both sides. So literally, if somebody was to pull at the door would snatch back. And that would give me time to grab my tire gauge. You can't have weapons in there, but anybody who know a tire gauge can do something bad to somebody. It would give me time to prepare myself. But honestly, with being over the road, and I did run over the road for 5 years, all 48 for 5 years, I never had one instance as to where I felt threatened for my life because that preparation, making sure. I mean, by the time I done went in, finished my shower, got out, they don't even know who's in that truck. I'm a Kenworth in between 2 Freightliners. They don't know if I'm Bubba or who in that truck. You know what I mean? So if when I get back out of the truck, I'm in the fuel aisle and I'm getting my snacks, getting ready to drive. So just moving in daylight. The same way, if you're a woman, you wouldn't go walking in Central Park at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? The same thing. Just be mindful that you are a woman. It doesn't have to be scary, but just be mindful you're a woman,
Yeah, that's good stuff, Tiff. Well, we about to wrap it up. This was a good conversation. And we're going to bring you back to talk about, finding love in the truck. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
How about that?
That's another fear that I know a lot of ladies have came to me with. They think that if you're a woman truck driver, you sleep with a woman named Bertha at night, or you're gonna be with a house full with cats, and it's not true. It don't have to be like that.
Right.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point. So, Tiff, we appreciate your time hanging out with us today on, keeping it in the road. Tiff, y'all, is just a fountain of so much knowledge in trucking. I'm looking at getting her on the Institute so she can. Tiff always was good at logging. That was her thing. She could hours of service, and on this channel as well, we talking about a lot of like education. Teaching people how to be good drivers and how to be the primary word that's at the essence of this show, at the essence of everything we doing is safety.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
And I saw this sign that was so powerful. It says that I was school bus driving and they had this slogan up. It said, safety does not happen by accident.
That's awesome.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's you know, I saw that at the terminal with the buses and stuff. So we have to. I love the word that the word that I grabbed from you today that you can give to ladies out there that's considered trucking is preparation.
Absolutely.
It sounds like you were very, very prepared.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna have you back, Tiff. We appreciate you for hanging out here.
Man, it's been a pleasure.
And
Man.
I just, on the count of 3, Tiff, I always tell people this. I just want you to say, y'all keep it in the road. 1, 2, 3.
Man, if you don't do nothing else, keep that thing in between them lines, hold it in the road, man.
All right. Appreciate
Thank you, Miss Tiff.
It's been a pleasure, y'all. And hey, next time I come, somebody have me a damn pie, because I done heard about them pies. And I'm just saying, B, you know, you know how
Foodie
I am
Fancy,
about my food, man.
Yeah, Foodie Fancy gonna hook you up, you know.
I done heard about it, man. I done heard they world renowned.
Tiff,
I'm just looking for a slither, man. That's it, just a slither of a slice, man.
Tiff. See, that's why the thing just went out. Bye, Tiff. We'll be hollering at you.
See you later, Tiff. Man, bro, that was a rough ride. We went down Mount Eagle on that one, bro.
Clint, Wolf,
Golly.
that was a rough ride. Wolf, you hear me? I'm talking about we were hitting potholes. Man, we were scratching gears. You know what I'm saying? We had a deer run at us in front of us, and we had to hit the brakes. We almost jackknifed, but we thing the right way, and we kept it in the road.
Yeah, we kept it in the road, man, and that's real talk, man. That's how driving is, man. You got to keep that thing in the road.
Yeah, and that's interesting. It's a great metaphor because driving is just like this show we just had. We had a lot of bumps and we had a lot of, you know, camera going out and vocals, you know. But the thing is that regardless of the challenges you face as a truck driver, you got to keep it in the road. You got to be professional. You at that dock, you running into somebody at the shippers that want to talk to you crazy. You got these 4-wheelers out here driving crazy, cutting you off, but you got to back off because this is the difference between you and that 4-wheeler. Your driver's license is your money and you are a professional and you do whatever you have to do to protect your license and keep it in the road.
Keep it in the road.
Right here on Mr. B's Trucking Institute. Keep it in the road. Make sure y'all continue to check out the podcast. And what else, Clint? What do they need to hit?
Man, they need to hit them like buttons, hit them likes, and then you need to subscribe. Tell all your friends, man. Like she said when she was out there on the radio, man, y'all put it out on the radio, man. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word. The best trucking show in America.
That's right. Mr.
Here.
B and Wolf, we got Foodie Fans, we got Tiff, we got that safety manager too that we're gonna get up in here soon, Lawful Law. And we appreciate y'all for watching. It was a blast. You running tonight, Wolf?
Running tonight, sir.
You about to run?
About to run.
All right. You keeping it in the state or you going out the state?
Keep it in the state, man. I can't do the out of state no more, man. Keep it in the state.
Boss. And that Wolf, bro, that Wolf be running at nighttime, y'all. That's when that Wolf run. Right here on Mr. B's Trucking Institute. Keep it in the road. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed evening. Y'all truck drivers, stay safe out there. We'll be in contact, going back live soon. Check out the channel. We got everything on there y'all need. See what I'm saying? How to do a pre-trip, how to check this regen, and we're going to keep it coming right here on Mr. B's Trucking Institute. Keep it in the road. Holla.